box, I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull off. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even got...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And the receiver, it's Robert Woods. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley.
That's what I'm talking about. Set him right on up.
On first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now it's gone.
Stop playing with my user, boy.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Stop playing with my user.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
Waited too long for that.
They bring him down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Prescott. Space to run past the 20. This to Jarwin. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Prescott, that one complete to Elliott. Oh, he pulls over it, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a third down. Prescott from the gun on third, escaping the pressure right.
Whoa, what was that?
And Johnson.
What's going on?
At the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose, and the Rams have got it back.
Wow, what was that? What in the world?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, the thought process is interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
After the loss to start out, here's
center
second
field.
and 11.
Deep middle is all yours. Come on.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
Where you going? Come on, man. I play the run too.
A little space. He gets us up near the 10. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Oh, they played me.
It's Woods.
Why didn't work? Triangle didn't work.
Gets this to the 30, taking
Why
down
triangle didn't work?
Shy. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Goff. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
Oh, how you missed that?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Gurley again here on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Goff. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
We're moving. We're making it good.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 2nd and goal, Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. To throw is Goff. And he'll get
Whoa!
in the end zone. Touchdown.
Whoa, okay, man.
From 10 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
To throw again on second down. Prescott flushed out right. And
What
an
was that?
incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Quick dash, quick dash. Come, come. Here we go, 47. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Hey, hey, watch it, watch it.
Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
54, Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. Got his man there complete to Gallup. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check, check, lucky.
To throw is Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout,
For the 3.
making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. And Forbath will put this one through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
They're gonna need some
Here's Pollard, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Eluding the pressure right. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Natson. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? They're right out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
He's got a man.
Get the heck out of here.
That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Goff. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. From the gun, here's Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott,
Back to the basics.
42 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before.
Thank you for letting me out of that defense, baby. Back to your running play, your life.
25 yards. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. On the toss, it's Gurley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. About 3 yards there to the 27. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Goff now to throw.
Come on.
And he's got the
Van Der Esch, he's just standing there.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Computer, but I take it. Computer, but I take it.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. Woods, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They've bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Patient messing up the touchdown.
21-yard
Computer.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So
I need them timeouts, bro.
Possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. On the stop was Aaron Donald. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Check.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
What was that?
Picked off at the 28. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Defense.
And good field position coming up here.
Defense, baby. That's 6. Let's work. Y'all see it.